the chat if you think these 10 things sound super exciting. Here's the thing. We always under promise and over deliver. I just told you I'll teach you 10 things, but I actually that's not true, because I'll be teaching you more. I'll also be teaching you how to job hunt using super accelerator AI, how to build stunning websites using AI, how to make a earphone sound like a studio, unlimited content ideas using AI. Get AI to comment on your LinkedIn for you. Get AI to create content that can go viral. Create images just using AI. Speak in 10 plus languages using AI. Convert text into video using AI. And AI doing magic with audio, video, and everything around it. Now, does this sound super exciting? I told you 10, we're going to cover 20, and we're not going to stop there. After these 20 things, I'm going to teach you something that will absolutely blow your freaking minds. Excited? Superb. Now, here is the fun fact. Here is the fun fact, okay? 99% of the people who think they know how to use tools like ChatGPT don't know what they're talking about. And I'm going to prove you today. A lot of people tell me, Vaibhav, why do you do this generative AI workshop? Everybody knows how to use ChatGPT. Well, 99% of them just do basic stuff with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a very powerful tool, and so is so many other AI tools. My job is to make you the top 1%, and that is what we will strive towards today. Okay? Now, let's get started and come up with the first one. How to write a stunning email using magic prompt formula. So let's get to an example. Let's say you want to write an email, okay, to your 10K subscribers, inviting them for a workshop. Let's say you want ChatGPT to write an email, right? How will you ask ChatGPT to write? Let's say you want ChatGPT to write an email for you to invite people to the generative AI workshop. Let's say you have 10,000 email list. How will you write it? What should be your prompt? What could be your prompt? Let me know in the chat. What could be your prompt? Guys, one great thing about this workshop is 95% of the tools that I'll be covering in this workshop are going to be free of cost or have a free trial. If there is paid tool that I'm talking about, which is only paid, I will let you guys know. But most of them, 95% of them are actually using free tools. Write an email inviting subscribers to a workshop. Okay, I start seeing some prompts. So here's a simple one I've written, right? Write an email to my 10K email subscribers base, inviting them for the generative AI workshop. Click on the send button. And there you go. We have started to get an email. What do you guys think of this email? Rate this from a scale of 1 to 10. This workshop will be on just English, by the way. The whole of workshop will be just in English. Rate it out of 10, guys. What do you guys think? Okay, I see a very, very mixed rating right now. So here's the thing, right? I love it. I love it. So here is the thing, okay? This email is actually not bad, but it can get much better. What do I mean by that? Is that this email sounds very generic to me. This email can get much better if you can give some context. It has no, how do I put it? It has no vibe to it, if you know what I mean, right? It doesn't have like while it is better than most of the emails, right? But it doesn't have that feel. So we have to make this email better. And how experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber, etc. And then you're saying, write an email for a new workshop on Growth School on ChatGPT 101. And then we are giving some more instruction. Why is the prompt such a long prompt? Because it follows something called as a magic prompt formula. Magic prompt formula actually have 4 different parts to it. And I'm going to break the prompt down for you guys, right? Context, task, instruction, example, and data. What does that mean? Context. You're an experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber. This is context, because what happens when we send a prompt like this is that generative AI, like large language models, will understand that you are asking the AI to write in a very specific style and tone, like how copywriters from big brands write. And then I'm saying the task, write a launch email for the workshop. And then I'm giving a lot of instruction. What is that instruction? I'm saying make the copy over the top fun, designed to resonate with the audience of 22 plus. Focus a lot on people who are working in marketing, tech, product, and design, because I'm talking about my audience. Talk about interesting things that will be covered, like hacks, tools, etc. And finally, I'm also saying include a review inside of this. Now, when I use a prompt like this, every time you think of writing a prompt, think about having this structure in place, right? Now, when I go to ChatGPT, again, you can see I'm using the 3.5. I send a prompt like this. Look at this. Unleash your creative genius with generative AI. Join our workshop now. Hey, name, are you ready? Of course, you have to add the name. Are you ready to take your creativity to infinity and beyond? Well, buckle up, because we are about to embark on an exhilarating journey on a fascinating world of generative AI at Growth School's latest workshop. Picture this. You're armed with the power of cutting-edge technology. Look at the copy, guys. Look at the copy. It is so smart. It is written as if a big copywriter has written this, right? It's very conversational. It's very engaging. How much would you rate this right now from a scale of 1 to 10? How much would you rate this one from a scale of 1 to 10 right now? I still feel a few things can be made better. Email is a little long, so it should get shorter. Also, I think, we can change it to the narrative. So let's start doing that. And that's something called as chained prompting. Okay. How do we do that? Let's say first, I'll say, please make the email, but it makes the email slightly shorter. You can see it's on point, but kind of covers everything else. But let's say now I want to optimize this email for only marketing people. So I will say, optimize the email for marketing audience only, and add a marketing joke. Right? Now look at this. Hey, marketing maestro, ready to take your creativity to new heights of generative AI workshop? Why should you care? Because in the fast-paced world of marketing, staying ahead means, you can see this. All of the copy is right now, all of a sudden, is becoming specific to the category that you're operating. That is, in this case, marketing. Guys, don't you think that this is better than most of us that can write emails? This is definitely 10 times better than how I can write my emails. That is the craziness of this. And no, not everyone will get the same prompts. Guys, please keep your questions towards the end. Okay? Abhishek, it doesn't matter. Focus on learning right now. Are you learning or not learning? That is the question that you should be asking. So folks, I will be sharing down from a scale of 1 to 10. How much do you think is what I am talking about? Right? Superb, 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 superb. Guys, you have to be very, very attentive. I will be sharing all the prompts with you people towards the end. You don't have to worry about it. I will share all the links as well. You can try it yourself, but not right now. Okay, awesome. Now let's get it to the next level. A lot of people are saying this is a 7, this is a 8, this is a 9. Let's make it a 10 out of 10 right now. Write a personalized cold email that will get you 10x more replies. How many of you have ever written a cold email to get a job, to get a client, to invite someone into a podcast or anything like that? How many of you ever written a cold email in your lives? Just drop a me in the chat. For all the people who have written a cold email, or people who know at least what a cold email is, it is a lot of work. Right? And finding success on a cold email is even more hard. What do I mean by that is basically, when you write a cold email, right? The for you to write a great cold email, you have to research about the company, research about the person, spend a lot of time, which takes you about 3 to 4 hours, and then write an email so that it's personalized and it gets you a reply. Right? So if you want to write a cold email, let's say you're writing a cold email to me, okay, saying that, hey, Vaibhav, I'm looking for a job in Growth School. Can I have it? So when I say write a personalized cold email to the founder of Growth School asking for a job in marketing, obviously, if you don't know who the founder of Growth School is, you have to research that. You have to read about Growth School. And I'm saying, make sure you include anything about the founder that recently posted on social media as well. So you have to go and look up my social media content as well, so that you can write this email. And when I send this on ChatGPT, right, the free version, you can see it doesn't know the founder name. You can see it doesn't know about growth school much. It is giving very, very generic stuff. It excites me the most to prospect of joining growth school is the opportunity to collaborate with a team dedicated to empowering businesses. It's all random nonsense. It is not true. It's making up stuff. Why? Because it doesn't know who I am, who is the founder. It doesn't know what growth school does. It doesn't even know my social media posts or anything. So it is not very rich. For you to make this email better, you have to spend a lot of time. Instead, if you have the paid version of ChatGPT, it has access to the internet and you might be able to make it work, but not in the free version. But if you go into a tool called as Microsoft Copilot, it is a completely free tool. I'm going to share the links with you as well. This has the power of GPT-4 with access to the internet. So it can do the research itself. So once I'm on Copilot, I'm going to select more creative in this case, right? And paste the same prompt that I did. Write a personalized cold email to the founder of Growth School asking for job in marketing, and I click on send. What it does is, ideally, in most of the times, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so you have to retry. You can see it is reading about me, it is reading about Growth School, and finally, it is trying to give me a cold email. Dear Mr. Sisinty, now it read about my name. I hope this email finds you well. Look at this. I recently came across your insightful conversation on 100x Entrepreneur podcast, where you discuss the importance of product market fit and your journey to over 300,000 students at Growth School. How crazy is this? It has researched about me as a marketing professional with passion for education technology. I've been following Growth School's innovative approach to upskilling and transformative impact of your cohort-based courses. How crazy is this? It also understands that we have integrated generative AI tools as discussed in the recent interviews. Guys, don't you think this is absolutely crazy? It researched about me. It researched about Growth School. It checked out my recent social media emails as well, social media posts as well, and came up with a super personalized cold email. If you think this is crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. And of course, you can make it shorter, longer by just asking, make it shorter. Right? And it will do it. Right? That stays the same as you go. So that is the madness, guys. You need to know how to do things right. If you're able to, it is absolutely crazy. I will. There's a very good question. Would I reply to this? There's a very good chance that I will reply to this. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of questions in the chat. It's useless right now. Please keep your questions towards the end. Right? But would I reply to this message? There's a very good chance because I feel this person has been following me, saw my podcast, has been reading about Growth School. So this is someone that gives me a feeling that this person is very invested and is very excited about knowing about Growth School. As a result, I will give some reply. Right? Now, how many of you would love for someone to write an email reply for yourself? You see, emails are painful because all of a sudden you get a lot of emails. Sometimes you just want to reply with a yes or a no, but then you have to be nice. So you have to spend some time, write a nice little crafted email and then send over, right? So are you guys ready to learn how to get AI to reply to your emails? Drop a yes in the chat. Come on, guys. Energy, energy. I love energy. Bring it on. There you go. That is what I'm talking about. Let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. So the tool that I'm going to use for this is called as something called Compose.ai. Okay. I'm going to share links of all these tools as well, so you don't have to worry. It's a Chrome extension that I've already installed on my machine. Once I've installed, so this is, I'm showing you one of the emails, right? So recently I got an invitation to speak at the IIT Kharagpur Entrepreneurship Cell. I usually don't do a lot of these events because I don't get the time. But just for an example, I showed you this email right now, right? So IIT Kharagpur has invited me as a guest speaker for the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. Now, they have been spending a lot of time to write me email, following up with me multiple times, but I don't have the time to go attend this event. So because I've installed this Chrome extension, if I just say, no, I can't attend, it will be very, very rude. Right. So I want to write saying, hey, man, thank you for reaching out, blah, blah, blah. But I don't have the patience to type it out. So I can use AI for this. You can see this. This is the Compose.ai because I've installed the Chrome extension. This is visible for me. Once I've installed the Chrome extension, it automatically reads the emails and gives you recommendations on what to do. Right. So if I say no, look at this. If I click on no button, look what happens here. It reads the whole email and there you go. It pulls the name automatically. Hi, Krish. Thank you for extending the invitation as a guest speaker. I appreciate the opportunity. However, due to prior commitments, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to accept the invitation at this time. I truly believe the mission of IIT Kharagpur is great, everything. Good luck for the event. Thank you. One tap, beautifully crafted email. In fact, this can get even better. How can I make it even better? Let's say I want to say no, but I also want to give a reason. So here, if I come here and I type, can't attend, traveling to UK at this time. I'm just said can't attend traveling to UK at this time and clicked on enter. Now look at the copy. Thank you for extending the invitation as a guest speaker. That I truly appreciate the potential. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to attend as I will be traveling to UK during the same dates. I hope you understand the time conflict and inability at that time. I wish you good luck. It sounds like a fantastic event. Best regards, Vaibhav Sisinty. From a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy do you think this is? One tap, 3-4 words, and you're able to get a fully blown reply, saving you like a ton of time. And look at the level of personalization it is doing. Superb, right? Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes, it's a free tool, guys. It's a free tool. I'm using the free tool. All right. With that being said, now that we have covered a bunch of it, can I take 3 to 4 minutes to quickly introduce myself? I'm not introduced myself. I can take quickly 2 to 3 minutes to introduce myself, and I think that will make you feel better. Guys, questions towards the end, please. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So, guys, by the way, my name is Vaibhav Sisinty. Like you can see in the picture, that is me. And you can see me live here as well, right? I'm father to this beautiful girl. Her name is Phoebe. I don't know how many of your Friends fans, her name comes from. Any Friends fans here? Phoebe Buffet, if you guys connect, that's how I got her name, Phoebe. Right. I've been a horrible student all throughout. I barely used to pass my score. I used to get like 30, 35, 40% all throughout. I did my first startup when I was 19 years old. This was called Discovering Android. Yeah, my eyes, right. So this was my first startup when I was 19 years old. It was called Discovering Android. And in Discovering Android, we were teaching people how to hack Android. And Google didn't like it a lot. And they banned us from the search completely. And next, I started one more startup, which was called Crazy Heads. That scaled up to quite a significant size of team. We won some awards as well on Crazy Heads. We won a Fast Emerging Digital Media Startup of the Year award. And then after that, I joined Uber back in 2015. I helped Uber to launch in India markets in a lot of cities and towns. I was the guy who launched Uber and scaled it to hundreds of millions of trips with the team. Also, I come from this small town in Orissa called as Berhampur. I studied in this school called as St. Vincent's Convent School in Berhampur till my 10th. I did my 12th in Visakhapatnam in Geetam University. I did my 12th in Hyderabad and I did my engineering in Geetam University. I speak multiple languages. I speak English, like you can see. I can speak Hindi pretty well because Bollywood के वजह से हिंदी तो आ ही जाता है. I can speak Hindi. I can speak Telugu because I come from a Telugu family. So if anyone is a Telugu people out there, ela unnar meer andaru kotta cinema levena chusara. And then I can also speak Oriya because I come from Orissa. So kemiti vachu tome samaste. So I speak about 4 languages and also write 3 different languages. I can't write Telugu, but I can speak Telugu. But yeah, that is basically about me. Right, I given a Josh talk as well. You can go check it out. It has almost 1 million views right now. I've been featured in a bunch of places. I've worked with over 100 brands, and also recently I raised $5 million, about 40 crore rupees, to build Growth School the way it is. And that is me, guys. The reason why I kind of try to share this journey is because I don't come from a fancy school. I don't come from an IIT. I have not done an MBA. I come from a tier 2, tier 3 city actually, and I've still have managed to do something where thousands of people come and attend and learn from me, right? And I thought you guys should know this as well. I barely used to pass my exams. Last bencher, most of the time used to like fail most of the times. But I thought I will share all of this with you. I hope this inspires a couple of you, right? With that being said, let's go on. Let's move on. I have something really I also have something really cool to share with all of you people. Do you want this resource for free? 50 ChatGPT prompts, something that you can copy and paste on any of the large language models, and it will work like crazy. Yes, in the chat. How many of you want this? Yes, in the chat. Superb, 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 superb. Look like a lot of you people want it, and that's fine. That's fair as well. Here is what we will do. Okay, here's what I will do. Let's do a barter. You don't have to pay for this, but I want you to do something for me. It will take you 2 minutes. After the workshop is over, take 5 minutes out and write a actually fair review on however you think your workshop was on your LinkedIn, and tag me and tag Growth School. My team will share the form, share a Google form with you where you can put the link inside the form of the LinkedIn post that you made, and my team will share this resource for free with everyone who has done it. I want some help. This will actually help us to build some branding, and in return, I'm giving you a very incredible resource for free, which I have not promised before. I hope that is fair. I hope that is fair. Sounds fair? 5 minutes out. By the way, I don't want you to write a good review. I want you to write a fair review. If you didn't like the workshop, you can say the workshop was shit. That's absolutely fine as well, right? Write a fair review. Awesome. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yes, good growth lever. Yeah, we want distribution. This is a great growth loop, right? Now, summarize anything on the web and chat with it. How many times have you faced this, that you are on a very big blog article and you're like, I wish there was a way that I can just ask questions and I can get the answers instead of reading the whole article? How many of you have ever felt it? That you're in a big blog article, you're reading a big website, you're not able to find the information. You're like, I wish I could ask questions and on any website in the world. Let me solve that for you today for free. Ready? Let's go in the chat. Let's go in the chat. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let's get in there. So the tool that I'll be using for this is called a Cider AI. It's also a Chrome extension that I've already installed. You just have to click on Add to Chrome, and then you can just install the Chrome extension. It's completely free of cost. And of course, it has a paid version as well, but the free version has very generous limits, so you can play with it. Now, let's say you are in this blog article, What is Growth Hacking? Fundamentals Unlocked. It's a 11-minute read. It's a long article, but it's a very, very value-packed article. Because I've installed this Chrome extension, you can see this little icon below. Right? This is the Cider icon. If I tap on this, a sidebar opens up, which is an AI co-pilot for this website. Now, what I can do is, if I click on this button, you can see this, read this page. And I can say, you know what, read this page for me and give me only the summary of this. And look at this. AI has started to read the article for you. And right now is working towards generating a summary for you. And there you go. It's giving a full-fledged summary. It takes a while because it uses GPT-4 Turbo, right? But it takes a while, but it gives you a phenomenal summary of the whole long article. You can see how long the article is, and it's given you a nice little summary. In the same way, you can say, you know what, I only want the key points. It will also read the article and just give you the top 5 pointers that you need to know about this thing. Superb, right? Read the whole article and gave you insights about it really fast. Now, let's say that there is something that you don't understand about this. There is something that you don't understand about this and you want someone to help you. Let's say you don't understand this. This could be your KPI such as acquisition, retention. You don't understand what this is and you wish someone could explain you what this is. What can you do? I can just select this text. Okay. The moment I select this text, you can see this text is automatically selected here, and I can simply click on explain this. So whatever I've selected, it automatically understands and explains you in a much more simpler way. And in a much more elaborate way, so that you can understand what it means. Not just that, I can also translate this to any language that I want. Let's say I want to translate this to Spanish so that I can understand in the language that I'm much more comfortable with. You can do that as well. And all of this you can do for free. But it's like a 500-page PDF. And you were like, I wish if there's a way that I could understand it better. Or if it's a big book and you want help with that. How many of you would find it helpful if I teach you how you can chat with an ebook, PDF, any big article, 500 pages, 1,000 pages? It doesn't matter. All of you guys? And the tool that we'll be using for this one is called as Humata. Okay. It's again has a very, very generous paid free version of it. Right. And you can go through it completely and learn from it. Right. I'm going to quickly show you how to do that. Right. Let's go for it. I've signed in already. I have a free trial of this, and I'm showing you, I've already uploaded a document here. Okay. I've already uploaded a document. This is a document that I've uploaded. And what is this document? This is the financial statements of Coursera, one of my competitor. I wanted to know how much revenue are they doing? Where is the revenue coming from? And all of that, because they're a public company, they file their papers, but I'm not a finance guy, right? As a result, what I did was I just uploaded this document, which is like a long ass document. You can look at this. I don't understand finances. I'm not a financial person. I just had a few questions. That is, I asked, what is the revenue growth? And this tool was able to go through all of this. And it said the revenue growth of the company in the end of December 31, 2022, compared to financial year was 26%. It doesn't stop there. It gives me a pointer here, which if I click on it, it will directly go to the place where it is mentioned there. I'm asking, what is the breakdown of the revenue? It is also reading the paper and giving me a breakdown of the revenue. Consumer revenue, $295 million. Enterprise revenue, $181 million. Degrees revenue, $46.9 million. I'm like, what the hell is enterprise revenue? I didn't know about it. So I asked it, give all the information about enterprise revenue. And there you go. It gave me the full information about enterprise revenue. And then I asked, what does this degree revenue mean? So I asked, how is the growth of degree revenue? And there you go. It gave me all of that as well. And then I was like, what is the marketing spend? How much did they spend in marketing? And there you go. I got the answer as well. And I also asked, are they profitable? And they're like, no, they are not profitable. And you see, for me to get these questions, I have to read through all of this document in a language that I will not understand. But AI was able to do it really quick. I'm just chatting with the document. Insane in the chat, guys, if you think this is insane. And you can upload any document that you want, and you'll be able to get answers to this for free. That is what I am talking about. And then start prompt engineering here, right? Obviously, most of the people fail to do this because they don't know how to write prompts in the right way to make it work. And that is exactly why I've taught all of those things in the fundamental foundational module. But anyways, we covered all of this in the AI automation mastery and Webflow mastery also, so that you learn your way around it. And guys, that is the roadmap. That is how you go from beginner to intermediate to advanced. I know a lot of people have it on the chat. So what do you guys think about the roadmap? Do you think if you're able to apply this roadmap, you can become 100x version of yourself? Drop a yes in the chat, boom in the chat, 100x in the chat. That, my friends, is the absolute sheer power of what AI is. Yes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right? And of course, you get access to all of this, learn all of this once you get into the program today, right? 1 second. I'm trying to pull one more link, which I wanted to show you. Okay, it's not loading. Anyways, so guys, this is what it is. I'm going to wrap this session up in the next 20 minutes, right? So grab on in. I've just added a 20 minutes timer. So grab on in if you're keen to grab it. But the idea was for me to give you guys a full understanding of everything that there is. By the way, there is something that I didn't talk about. We have something very special for everyone who stayed till here. Everyone who has paid for the program or are paying right now. I didn't want to talk about it before, but I wanted to talk about it slightly later. Is that you guys get masterclasses worth $1,500. You get masterclasses by rockstar mentors on generative AI. Like someone like George, who's the ex-CBO of Booking.com. Reed, who's the lead product manager at Zapier. David, who's the senior PM of AI at Microsoft. Riz, who literally built Firefly's AI for Adobe. Charu, who is the lead UX designer for AI for Microsoft. And a big one, we also have a masterclass by Shamal, who works at OpenAI. And of course, you get a phenomenal community for every one of you as well, right? So guys, that is what it is here. In just a second, I will also start taking questions, right? And if you guys are keen, do grab the program right now. But I will also start taking your questions. But then I also told you guys that I want to show you a few more things, right? But before I do that, I wanted to show you something. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to pull that link. Should have done that before, but it missed my mind. Just give me a second. Few more seconds, guys. I'm just trying to pull something to show you.